Iceberg ES Thunder Flurry.
Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahushua HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomot. Today is the 14th of December 2023 and the time is now 10:26 a.m. We're about to hit the initial balance.
Absorption buyers
I'm gonna do a trade recap I did here today.
Stops ES buy.
Let's see here. Let me just break this down on TradingView a little bit on how I was looking at this structure, right? Alright, so we had this preliminary stop right here, and then we had like a automatic reaction here at this level, and then we just started to move sideways in the ET8, right? So when news came out at 8:30, we had that push up right there, and we created an uptrust, a breakout of this structure right here. So within looking at this as like a distribution structure, right? So after this bullish move, I'm looking at this as like a distribution structure, and if it's a reaccumulation structure, then it has to continue with the breakout, right? Or in the ETH, we were supposed to get like a nice little retest, probably to the uptrust area here at 47.3450, and then we could move up, right? Like a spring test. That would be a nice spring test, and then we could move up, right? But we didn't get that. We didn't get any spring test really. The most we got was like this breakdown here at let's see here, at roughly 47.6750, right? So I was looking for price to either make excuse me, to either make a uptrust, or let's see, let's make this bigger here, to make a uptrust action, or probably do a real breakout, right? So what I started to see here was, first off, we got, after the news, we got this reversal pattern here. We came back down to VWAP. When
Stops
price, when
sweep NQ,
the open came
stops
in at 9:30,
absorption sellers
back and forth,
stops
we still
NQ
got
sell.
rejection here at 47.9175. So that was like a little false breakout here. You can see big selling from this level here at roughly 47.88.
NQ by Iceberg Thunder Flurry.
Right. So that's signifying to me that this is uptrust action, right? So sellers are not buyers are not taking the initiative and pushing price really back out. So sellers are starting to get worried and they're taking profits, right? So that's why I started to go short around this level here, shorts, entering shorts until I just covered my position down here, right? So that was the thought process on these trades here. Let me just
Iceberg RTY sell Thunder Flurry
and try and break down some of these trades here. So these are the paper trades I took as well on Bookmap. So let's see here. So I took a long here, right, for the breakout at 9:30. Stopped out here, small profit, right? Took another long here.
Stop run RTY buy
right here. Then I took another long position here at, this is roughly what, 47.82. Added to the position, stopped out, re-entered the position, re-entered, and then this came back here and stopped me out, right? So that was a loss right there. But some of these paper trades here, but let me just explain why I'm taking some of these trades here, right? So you can see I have this label POC fail. At a certain point, these were labeled like POC push, right? So when we get like you see, this is lining up with a POC fail right here, that turned into a POC push, and that's why I entered like going long here, right? So that was a nice little trade going up long here, and then I stopped out, right? So that was two winning trades right there. This one here was off of this POC, this developing point of control. So entered long here on the breakout, added to the position here on the break above this POC right here at roughly 47. Let's see what Let's see what price I entered here. The POC is at roughly 47.85. I entered here at 47.87. And then when it started to round out like this here, I just pulled out. Let me see.
Sweep NQ.
Just make this bigger. Right, so if you look at the structure, right, we made a high here, we pulled back, consolidated, making a sloping upward channel.
Absorption
we
sellers
climaxed here.
NQ.
Then we started to get this pullback, and that's the retest right there, right? And then when we get that retest, it's kind of failing, right? So we're not getting big buyers to initiative buyers to push this out of this range here, right? Or push this out of this sloping channel to the upside. And that's when we got a stop run here. 604 came
Stops
out.
NQ sell.
And got a retest here again. And then that's when I just closed the position when we got like the break of the
Stops
bottom of that
NQ
stop
sell.
run right there.
Absorption
And
sellers
this is also a
NQ.
breakdown of
Stops
the POC
NQ
area,
sell.
right? So
Stops NQ
that's a
sell.
POC failure right
Stops
there.
NQ
And
sell.
you can see that's the
NQ by
purple
Iceberg
line.
Thunder
Let me
Flurry.
see if
Sweep
I can make
NQ.
that a little bigger. Right, so you can see the purple line here is coming up. So that's a POC failure right there. Right,
Stops
that's part of
NQ
my
buy.
strategy where I use these developing point of
Absorption
controls from
RTY.
the
Iceberg
session
RTY
volume
sell Thunder
profile
Flurry.
to take these entries or exit positions.
Stops NQ buy.
So let's see here. Right, so after that we sold off. When we had this V reversal here, I took an entry here and that stopped me out. So I took a long entry here and that stopped me out. Came back here to the POC area. I went short
Sweep
here
NQ.
and had to stop out because we got support here at the POC area, right? That was also like that's I believe that's the overnight volume point of control as well.
Sweep
so this
NQ.
area here was a heavy volume area, so we got support right there. So flip my position as soon as I stopped out, flip my position long, add it to the position here. So it's like a break above this POC level here, right at 47.82. So just before that, because we had big buy in here with this bubble, initiated a long right there in anticipation of the break. So we got a break above, a little pullback, and then added to the position here in anticipation of this break above this POC level here at 47.85. Right, so we
Sweep
got a little
ES.
retest.
Absorption
as soon as
buyers
we retest
ES.
and we got
Sweep
like big buy
NQ.
and entered here again. I actually exited this position here. I guess I got kind of shook, like I was seeing something. Maybe I was listening to like these market pulse indicators where I have the RTY correlated as well. So sometimes the RTY starts selling off a lot, or the NQ will start selling off a lot before the MES. So that's why I probably exited there. Let me see if I could find my location here again. No, let's see, 1 second. It was right here, right? So I'm taking these longs here. Exited this position right here. I can't remember why I exited the position. It was a nice small retracement again, so I jumped back in, went long here again at 47.88. Had the little pullback, entered,
Stops
added
NQ
to the
sell.
position twice here again. Then we started to round off. And let's see where I exited. So I exited the position here at 47.88. So this was this This was kind of like a break. This was a break-even trade, I guess,
Stops NQ
with like a
sell.
small loss because I entered higher
Stops
up here.
ES
So
sell.
yeah, that was
Stops
a small
NQ
loss right
sell.
there.
Stops ES sell. Sweep ES.
Let's see,
Stops
we
NQ
came back
sell.
down. Try to go short
Stops
here in the
NQ
breakdown of
sell.
R1
Absorption
because
sellers
the selling
NQ.
started to come
Stops
in kind
NQ
of heavily.
sell.
Stopped out on that, flipped the position here above the POC area, developing point of control. So we broke above that, flipped my position, covered my short, entered twice here. We moved sideways a little bit. We have pressure on the book. We ate up that, added to the position as we ate through this liquidity. So added to the position here at 47.8675.
Stops NQ sell. Sweep
Added at the top
NQ.
here.
Stops ES sell.
Didn't get any follow
Absorption
through,
sellers
so came back
NQ.
down here.
Stops
Right,
NQ
and
sell.
covered my short. Covered here as well, I think. Yeah. Let's see here. Tried to go long here. I don't know why I tried to go long. Oh yeah, this was a short here. So on the rejection of this POC
Absorption
area
sellers
here, we
NQ.
went sideways. I went short here and covered right here. Right. So we got this pushback above here and a little
Absorption
pullback.
sellers NQ.
And we were at R1, so I thought maybe we would start getting some support, so I just covered that position. And let's see, went short here again on the breakdown of Camarilla R3. As you can see here, we went sideways,
Absorption
kind of
sellers
bouncing
ES.
between
Sweep ES.
floor pivot
Stops
R1
ES sell.
and
Stops
Camarilla
NQ
R3,
sell.
so I'm in a short
Absorption
position
sellers
here.
NQ. Stops ES sell. Absorption sellers NQ. Sweep NQ. Stops NQ sell.
Right, so I'm in a short position here. I'm experiencing some rotation here between R1 and Camarilla R3. But again, as I stated at the beginning of the session, I'm looking for this uptrust to break down. So we eventually broke down from Camarilla R3. I added to the position here at 47.7725. Added again here at 47.75 75. Right, we had a nice little sweep down. And I think I exited this position already. Let's see, I might have this running still. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, so this is still running here, so now I'm just flatten this position here. Right, so we broke down below this POC field here, and now I'm exiting the position. I was actually trying to target this top central pivot here at around 47.51, but couldn't really hold because we started to kind of get some support here and push back up to floor pivot R1. So it didn't make any sense
buy.
really
Absorption buyers NQ.
giving back all the profit and stuff like that. So let me just switch over here. So you can see this is where I took the actual trades and stuff like that. So basically started to go short from, let's say, around here, right at 47.84. Short entries, add into position, and just stopped out at 47.75. So it was basically a short here from 47.84.25 to 47.75.25. And you know, like, got chopped up here a little bit in these trades, but eventually came out with this, right? So it was 9.55 on the day. At one point when this went down here, I was up like about 12, but I tried to kind of I think I tried to close. No, I held the position a little bit to try and see what it would do. So when this wick came back up here to this level, like kind of like my entry at this point here, I just kind of stopped out, you know. So yeah, that's my trade today. It wasn't great. I kind of got chopped up a little bit, but I was sticking to the plan of it being an uptrust, right? So again, I was looking at the rejections up here and stuff like that, and I was seeing the weakness at the top, or this creating like a buying climax or uptrust, and I was looking for price to take it back down to let's see, what was that level again? The 47.51, I believe. Yeah, that's the top central pivot right there. So I don't know if maybe we'll get that today, because it's looking like we're getting continuation to the downside. We're getting a break here of this pocket area again. Not too sure. Buyers might kind of hold this like if you look, let's go back across here. So buyers might try to hold the structure here, you know, they mightn't let it break down 47.6825. So this might be the low, you know. I think we just created the initial balance. So the initial balance high is 47.9175, and the low is, let's see, where's 1030? Right, so the initial balance low is
Absorption buyers and
47.7225.
Q.
So we might get rotations back into the structure from this point. All right, y'all. So it's Malak Shalomo. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.